The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die. Wrinkles merely mark where smiles have been. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Good decisions come from experience. Experience comes from bad decisions. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. The lack of money is the root of all evil. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Forgiveness is the fragrance the violet sheds on the heel that crushed it. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence in society. Habit is habit, and not to be flung out of the window by any man, but coaxed downstairs a step at a time. Education consists mainly of what we have unlearned. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Focus more on your character than your reputation. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. The older I get, the more clearly I remember things that never happened. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits. Only a few of us achieve greatness, but all of us can perform small acts with great integrity. The older we grow, the more foolish things we remember doing. Do something every day that you don't want to do. A man's character is his fate. The best swordsman in the world doesn't fear the second best, but the beginner. Never have a battle of wits with an unarmed person. Real generosity is doing something for someone who will never find out. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Often misattributed, but fits Twain's wisdom. The best way to keep your word is not to give it foolishly. Life does not require that we be the best, only that we try our best. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Time cools, time clarifies, no mood can be maintained quite unaltered. Nothing breaks the spirit quicker than constant worry. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. Wisdom is the reward you get for a lifetime of listening. Life is short. Break the rules. Popular paraphrase reflecting Twain's tone. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. Don't complain and talk about all your problems. 80% of people don't care, and 20% think you deserve them. A good compliment is one of the few things people give away and still keep. We chase butterflies while standing on diamonds. The worst loneliness is not being comfortable with yourself. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. A man with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. Do not judge a man by his mistakes, but by what he learns from them. Work hard, dream big, but don't forget to live. Most problems look smaller after a good night's sleep. A man is never more truthful than when he acknowledges himself a liar. The best way to learn compassion is to suffer. Loyalty to petrified opinions never yet broke a chain or freed a human soul. The most interesting information comes from children. Habit is the most controlling force in a man's life. Truth hurts, but silence kills. Never refuse to do a kindness unless the act would work great injury to yourself. Real heroes don't wear medals, they bear burdens quietly. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Learn how to use your time wisely. Life is long if you know how to live it. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. Comparison is the death of joy. A sense of humor is the greatest weapon against life's absurdities. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist. Years teach us more than books. Never let your schooling interfere with your dreaming. Relationships based on gratitude last longer than those based on advantage. Success is a journey, not a resting place. Most people are bothered by those who say the truth. I am bothered by those who lie. To live a fulfilled life, keep searching for purpose, not applause. The greatest mistake you can make is to live in constant fear of making one. Do your duty first, the pleasure will follow. The world is full of magical things patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. The easy path leads to a hard life. The hard path leads to an easy life. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. If you want love, give love. Experience is the name men give to their mistakes. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him absolutely no good. Don't wait for the world to recognize your worth. Recognize it yourself. Life is a storm. The wise man adjusts his sails. The greatest adventures happen outside your comfort zone. Success usually comes to those too busy to be looking for it. Live so that when you die, even the undertaker will be sorry.